Giggity, 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 goo. What's up, YouTube and Twitch? We are back, and today we're doing turf battles. The last video we did the Blade Warrior. We did 15 minutes real quick, showed you what to do when you walk in with a fresh new blade, and kind of gave you a little tutorial on that. This video, we're going to start off with another human. Name ourselves another form of Jessica. Alright, and Jessica. Next, we're going to keep ourselves human. We're going to go to red mage this time. Lad, female, long red hair, and that looks good. Quick start. And that'll, quick start will create the character and then immediately select it. We start off with a fresh red mage here. First thing you want to do is go straight out the town. Press K. It'll show you the skills you have. You're going to start off with fire arrow. It's going to be right here. You press, as long as it's right here, you just right click to use. If nothing is right there, you're not using any skill. These skills are irrelevant, like your staff skills. It really doesn't matter. You're never going to be hitting with your staff anyway. Red support is for later, when you start putting yellow points in. For buffs, not yet. Wait till later. You want to get up to 700 red minimum, maybe 800 red first, and then start putting yellow points in. But that's neither here or there. That's for later. Alright, so for red mage, we're going to start with this one. Once you get this leveled up, it'll unlock, and it'll unlock more. We'll level them all up until we get to that, eventually. For now, we're just going to use fire arrow. We're going to target anything purple, and we're just going to keep on killing. It is 12:18. Alright. And we're just going to keep right clicking, and if you notice, I'm not selecting this guy anymore, and I'm still attacking. Reason why is because as long as you have that sword icon, you're still targeting that creature. I can keep walking around and firing, and I'm still targeting that one creature. I haven't moved my mouse. And I'm using a trackball mouse, which makes it a hell of a lot easier, because I can just target it and let go of the trackball, and it'll just keep it targeted. So that's exactly pretty much what I'm doing. Another thing I'm doing is if you notice when I attack, you can see me jump. It saves you time in the animation. It's something you want to definitely do if you're a ranged class, including an archer. What I'm doing is I'm skipping part of the animation. If you see, I'm launching, and if I'm walking, I'm stuck for that entire animation. So I'm going to count that. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It was 1.3 seconds. But if I jump, literally press spacebar, then right click the second you press spacebar, like right afterwards, right? It'll allow me to basically, if you notice how long my character is not moving for, or not moving forward, because if I made my, okay, let me kill this thing real quick. If I was kiting a mob, my goal was to just move forward, right? How far, let's see how far could I move forward if I need something that I can follow me? There we go, that'll work. How far can I move forward, or how fast can I move forward? You'd want to outrun the mob at all times. If I were to just do this mob is going to be literally on top of me, because I'm basically standing still. Alright, well, if I do this, I'm going to right click and then jump. Or jump and then right click, jump and then right click, jump and then right click, like over and over again. So, jump right click, 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 and look how much further we moved in that same amount of time. It's all about cutting out more than half of its animation. So if I watch this again, when we stop, it's going to be one misses. I didn't even finish it. So it's 0.7 seconds, I'd say. Maybe 0.6 seconds. That you're stopped every shot. Oop, I died. Alright, so you have to stop about 0.6 seconds every stop if you jump fire. Jump fire, jump fire, jump fire, jump fire. If you're not jumping and firing, you're stopping for 1.4 seconds, 1.3 seconds. you're basically cutting out like a half a second every shot. 10 shots later, you're cutting out 5 entire seconds of running. That's huge. It's a big fucking difference. It's the difference of the mob killing you and you killing the mob 100% of the time. I can gather 100 creatures at once and AoE the living hell out of it and kill everything. But I can't really do that if I'm not jumping. If I'm not jumping and firing, they're all going to catch up to me and I'm going to get flattened fucking quick. It's all about just comboing. So, again. And at this low level with this skill, it's a very slow skill. It makes very little difference. But as you level up, it makes huge differences. But there's no reason you can't start learning how to do it now. Even if it's just gathering up a few and AoEing them with your shitty AoE skills you start off with, which you'll see in a little bit here. And I'm going to put my points into red so we can get these skills. Just straight red, I guess. And everything in red. We don't really worry about anything else right now. And we'll take this as well. We're actually going to drag this, since it is an AoE skill. We're going to drag that right there. And if we hit our number 1... If we hit our number 1 skill, it'll change this to the fire arrow. If we hit number 2, it'll change it to fire breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few of these king bees at once. A couple soldier bees. Oop, maybe just soldier bees. Oh, maybe not. These are all dying instantly now. Let's grab a few things that'll actually not die instantly. Okay, everything seems to be dying instantly. Put everything in red and everything just seems to die instantly. That's one nice thing. Red mages, blue mages, they do a lot of damage. If you just go for your skills first and put everything into it, you'll get a lot of XP very fast. One of these creatures will allow us to attack without killing it instantly. These aren't dying instantly. That's good. Alright, so that's what we'll gather. We'll gather some mantises. So we'll take you. There's not a lot of them. We don't want to take anything ranged. Just because if you hit a ranged guy, they'll immediately start attacking you. You don't want that. You want to gather them if you want to practice this. Otherwise, just keep attacking. It really doesn't matter if you're not really worried about that. But I always tell people it's always a good idea to start learning how to AoE nice and early. What AoE is area of effect, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up a few of these to show you what I mean. AoE is very powerful. It's going to be how you're leveling up throughout the entire game. And how you're going to be farming creatures. And if you see any of my other videos, you'll know that I love AoE. And Red Mage is by far my favorite for that. Alright, I just pressed 2, and that means my AoE skill has now been selected. And all I'm going to do is jump, hit the skill, and run. Jump, hit the skill. Oop. Shit. You want to be careful. Remember, you are dealing with a large pack of creatures. All I'm doing is jumping, hitting the skill, and running. Jump, hit the skill. Oh, I'm not even going to hit jump. I'm just going to hit the skill and run. Just be very careful. You want that last second in there so you get a bunch of hits. There we go. And once you get better at it, you can start to actually hit a larger pack. Maybe bring a few potions with you and spam them. And all I'm doing is just hitting it and backing up, hitting it and backing up. And it's getting me a hell of a lot of XP. And since they're very slow moving, and later we can move to the cats once these guys level us enough. Oops. And that killed us. Alright, so we're going to go back to town. We definitely need potions, but we didn't really loot anything, so if you're really playing, loot the stuff. I'm not looting because we're just showing off a lot of things here. Alright, so let's put the rest of our points that we just got right into red. That'll unlock a few more skills here. Plus, we'll pretty much just one-shot those things. I would recommend a few points into your other stats just so you can start putting some gear on. Just loot the gear that you're picking up and put stats in according to that gear. It's the best way to say it. And we're going to switch to Burning Arrow. And we're going to bring this out as well, just so we can get that leveled as well. Burning Arrow just pretty much slaughters it because it's hitting with a bunch of them at once, and you're already putting a lot of points into red, so you're already doing too much damage as is. It's like a little shotgun blast. And same with the magma orb. Blast. I'm just going to grab a bunch of these things here real quick. Alright, I mean, that looks like enough. And this is actually an AoE skill in itself. So this one we can actually keep distance with. And as you see, I'm jumping and attacking. Nothing's hitting me. I haven't put any points in my vitality. I have no armor on. And I'm killing at a rate 10 times, 20 times as fast as the blade. With no gear. Mages barely require any gear to level. I mean, you could wear such shit gear the whole way up. And we're just going to run down here, check what we got. Nothing crazy. And as you can see, 492 attack, and I'm not even putting any fucking any gear on. No sword needed, no nothing. So press OK on that. 537. Like, this is a ridiculous amount of oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. A ridiculous amount of attack power. There we go. We're just gonna keep on walking. Having yellow mage does help a lot. Just for the pure fact, here it is, support. Magic defense, huge increase. Move and attack speed. This is amazing. As soon as you have 400 yellow, but that's for a while away. The warm other, that's just for other people. I like to make the whole first town lad look like a Christmas tree by warming other on everybody. Other than the Christmas tree effect, it really doesn't help you much unless you're in a big party and people need a buff. Fire shield, amazing. The fire charge increases the attack better than anything else. Even TC scrolls don't do as good, but they stack. So by all means, use both. But the speed scroll, I think the speed scroll does stack with our buff, so that's worth using. Magic defense scroll, not worth using. Don't use it with a red mage. If you've got a red mage, stick with your magic defense on yellow magic, your self buff, unless you're level 160 and below, in which case, oop, that was stupid. I just died. If you're 160 and below character, then by all means, if you're capping at 160, buy it yourself. But anyways, we're going to go on to the next character here. We didn't get very far into that. We only got to level 27, but I just wanted to show you how to kind of start off with a red mage and give you a basic idea of what you're going to be doing when you walk into the game. So I will see you next time. Don't forget to play turf battles.
No.